This is your tour in 3 years in Hawaii. When you get orders to Hawaii, many of you are going to go straight into base housing or you're going to rent. Your BAH.
What does BH stand for?
It's not a trick question. BAH stands for buy a house. That is right. Your BAH is tax-free money the government is giving you specifically for your housing. Do you know how much money you're going to give away? Over $100,000. That's right. Money. Money, money, money. Here you go, base housing. Here you go, landlord. You're giving it all away. Say you're an E5 with dependents. Your BAH in 2024 is $3,321 a month. That is nearly $40,000 a year. Over a 3-year tour, let's add that up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, $120,000. You go into base housing or rent?
You're giving all of this away.
Oh yeah, when your BAH goes up because you get promoted and you're a base housing, do you keep that money? No, you don't. Matter of fact, will your landlord raise your rent? Or worse, your landlord sell your house from out underneath you? Most likely. So what happens when you leave Hawaii? If you bought a house and say it was $600,000, your historical rate of appreciation will have you at about $660,000 when you leave. So your home is appreciated $60,000. Let's also take into account the $20,000 that you paid down on the loan. That's $80,000. And you sell your home, about $40,000 is going to go into cost. That leaves you with about $40,000 to $50,000 that you're going to walk away from over the course of your tour. Now, let's look at if you rent or go into base housing. When you leave, how much of that do you get back?
Nothing.
When I moved to Hawaii, I went straight to base housing. And I gave up over a 6-year period over $300,000. $300,000 and time that I never got back. You ask anyone who has lived in Hawaii and not bought a home what they regret. That's right. They're most likely going to regret not having bought a home. Before you make your decision to go into base housing or rent, you really need to take a look at what your BAH and your COLA can buy you in Hawaii. But remember, it is natural to look at the price of housing in Hawaii compared to much of the mainland and run right to base housing. Trust me, I did that. But what I didn't realize at the time was homeowners have a net worth that is 40 times more than renters. And for somebody who rented for most of his 24 years in the service, I fell victim to that, and I certainly don't want you to do the same. So do me a favor, more importantly, do yourself a favor and see how much you can qualify for. And remember, your first home is not going to be your forever home, but if you do it right, it could be the key to your forever home later.